Buttons depressing. Hey, Laz, you know what's really depressing?
The show?
Yes. I have 17 friends online right now.
Oh. Let's see how many I got. Oh, 28. Here's the Maynard. All right. Let's do this thing. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. With two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because it's
That's
a
right.
Thursday, man.
Thursday. Hot Thursday.
Yeah.
Right here. Weekend creeping up on us. Ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. And another month slowly working its way through. Halfway through the month, 2 weeks from now, will be release 116. And of course, we have no clue what's coming in 116, do we? Let's see. Is it a Polish? Oh, 116 is actually a content release. Look at that.
Content?
Content, yeah.
Oh, it's a con.
Content, yes. Content. Absolutely. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thursday, July 13th, 2023, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, gotta remind everybody that the giveaways are open. Exclamation, yes. I love free shit on both streams. Exclamation, bundle me on both streams for a chance to win streamer bundles, mystery game keys, right here on NBNN, because we love giving away free shit to you guys and gals out there. Have you noticed the main Shroud of the Avatar page lately, by the way?
The main.
The main page, yeah.
You mean the one where it's like it's at the very just shroudoftheavatar.com
Yeah.
where it's got like the pictures of things?
Well, the updates page. I don't know about the main
Oh,
page. Let's see if the main
yeah.
page has it.
The main page, I'm going to say that is probably the shittiest picture I've ever seen with the air shield and the dragon
Yeah,
fighting.
no, the
That one's just
updates
a
page
bad picture.
or any of the
Oh, the all updates page.
yeah.
I see it.
Yeah,
You mean
notice
where it
notice
says
anything
the Shroud tweets and company tweets
yeah, you ever notice
are
anything
broken?
missing there? Yeah, notice anything missing there? Been missing for at least a week now.
Yeah,
Is
that are the community streamers.
is yeah, all non-functional
Yeah.
because somebody's really paying attention to their website. Is
Yeah.
nothing to see here yet. Nothing to see here yet.
Nothing to see.
Is
Nothing.
all
And
missing
I
and
will say
or broken.
the page is kind of slow too.
Well, I'm not seeing anything really slow about it. Is compared to yesterday, of course. And yesterday, everything was running so slow. This is actually,
Okay.
but yeah, I can see people are really paying attention to their updates and their, way they inform people of stuff. But I guess that's par for the course these days.
Yeah, something like that.
Par for the course. It's broken. Do you know what else? Also, yeah, NBNN Daily is news is be healthy though, but at least I think that actually has a notification on
Just
it, doesn't it?
well, I thought the Daily Britannian is going bye bye.
It does, and after 13 years of service, paperly sunset on April 20th, 2023. But it actually has something to let you know that it went bye bye. Is
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it actually does have something that lets you know that it's no longer there. But thank you, Caswell, for bringing that up.
Yeah.
I do have to go update that absolutely, and I've been aware of that. But
Yes.
since I knew it had that there, it hasn't been on the front burner by any means. Of course, still looking for a replacement. If anybody knows of any news aggregator that will do all that stuff for me, please shoot me a link because I've been looking and I don't know what happened to that service, why they went and decided to shut everything down.
Profits,
Well, I
or
mean,
they were acquired by somebody else
you know
that
how
decided to
how much does
kill
it
it.
cost to actually run something that's just on a
I
server?
don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
everything was pretty fully automated. Once you have it, and it's up and running.
Hey, man. It could have been that somebody's like cocaine addiction or something like that got in the way, and they decided, "Fuck this. We're not
Somebody
doing
was
anything."
snorting all the profits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Yeah.
But yeah, it was sad to see that go because I haven't found anything to come close to doing what Paperly used to do, and it sort of makes me sad because for the price that it costs to do that, it wasn't expensive, wasn't cheap,
Hmm.
but it actually did everything I wanted it to do. It allowed me to format the paper, allowed me to tell it what places I wanted it to go look for information. It actually allowed me to take that information and
Configure. Do weird
configure
things. Yeah.
configure where I wanted it to be posted. all that good stuff, and nobody else seems to be offering that at either with all those features or at a reasonable price. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I found one or two places that have comparable but not quite, and they want like a stupid amount of money, like, $60, $70 a month, and it's like, what, are you kidding me?
Oh yeah,
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 yeah, I'm sorry, I just want you to scrape a couple of sites for some news and post them someplace. Most of that
yeah.
posting can be done like I do with the IFTTT does a lot of my heavy lifting these days. That's a really great little utility for those of you who've never used that. It's really great for taking and retweeting, reposting, redo, just automating daily, repetitive tasks, as it may be. But I will see if I can't get that changed today, Coswell, just to make you happy. But good point, and thank you for reminding me because it's sometimes I just forget about shit like that.
You
But
do
you
weird
know what
things.
else isn't healthy?
Um, Shroud math.
Oh yeah, let's talk about some practice archery targets because you know it,
Practice archery
it,
targets.
it it's back.
Oh, it's
It's
back.
back. It's back.
It's back. Welcome to the bug report of practice archery target duped with default name. Reproducible, kinda. I noticed my 3 practice archery targets had default their names, so I tried picking them up to reset their custom names, which resulted in spawning the custom name targets that could be interacted with as normal, though one was initially invisible and left the 3 default named ones in place and can no longer be interacted with. Tried restarting the client to no avail. Dun dun
No
dun.
avail.
Yes. All right. Thanks to. It's like, how the fuck does a bug like this even get introduced in the first place?
Well, it always wobbles the mind how
Yeah.
it's reared its ugly head several times now. And one would guess, don't even want to use the word assume. One would guess that
Oh,
once you figured out
wait.
what the problem was, walk over
What
to our
happened to
practice.
our archery
Yeah,
targets?
well, that's one of the reasons why they're probably in the palette, but they're invisible, as you can see. Our targets are both
Uh,
missing out here.
well, so one should be like right here, but
Yeah,
if you
let's
notice,
see.
it's like I'm running. So one should be right there, and the other one should be like right in here.
Let's
But
see. Eh,
here's the other one. Here's the other one right in
eh,
front of me.
And it's very interesting. Open up your palette.
Okay, my
Oh,
deco palette.
open the Deco palette because the dummy is there. And
Okay.
let's see, target.
Uh,
And the target's there. I can't seem to get them to come back out of the Deco palette, but you might be able to.
well,
I
hold
should be able to
on.
drag them out of the Deco palette since I believe I was the one who placed them.
I mean, this is some awesome shroud math. I mean, hold on. What filter?
Target and
Jack.
dummy. Target and dummy.
No, no. Laz and target with Laz and Jack on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do anything with it. I
Yeah.
right click does nothing.
Well, you're supposed to be able to just drag it out of the palette, and when I drag it out of the palette, it actually
Okay.
shows it to me, and I get the placement box on the ground, but it doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. As you can see,
Yeah.
everybody can see me getting. Oh, there it is. Hold on, look at that. Oh,
Well, I can drag it, but I can't drop it
Yeah, at one
anywhere.
point over here, it actually shows up on screen. Uh, yeah,
Well,
where,
yeah, I mean, it's like you've got a big ass target when you're dragging it.
yeah, but yeah, I'll show you here in the screenshot. At one point, it actually becomes visible. There's my screenshots. Here we go. Into the green room so you can actually catch a look at it.
And some fucking awesome shit, guys.
Now, if you look at that screenshot, the actual target becomes visible, not just a placement box right down at the bottom of the screen there. You can see the target becomes
Oh,
visible.
yours actually became visible. Mine
Well,
never actually became
if
visible
you
like
drag
that.
if you drag it around the screen or down to the bottom, you may
Yeah.
see the same.
Well,
Yeah,
mine becomes the target when it's over the inventory.
yeah, that's where it's happening to me. Where when it's over the
Okay. The
uh,
inventory.
over the yeah, hot bars. That's where it becomes visible. Once I go
Yeah.
down to the hot bars, it becomes visible. But for
Yeah.
some
So
reason, when we go to replace it, it doesn't show up at all. Just shows up again. And I can actually see, is that right? Did that just move?
which one?
Yeah, it's like it looks like it's actually being placed. Like drag it out and watch the location on the
Oh,
decoration
the
palette
coordinates.
when you drag it and drop it in a place where it looks like it should be. Notice the coordinates change. Go ahead and drag it and drop it. At least
No,
the coord.
my coordinates did not change.
Okay, watch the.
Yeah, they actually changed that time.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're fighting over
yeah.
where we're placing the target.
Yeah, the coordinates are changing, so it looks like it's actually being
Yes.
placed, but we cannot see it. Talk about some really great network code. Is But yeah, the question I was going to pose is that one would guess that once this was reported and they fixed it the first time, it would stay fixed. Let alone the second and third time it happened. That they would figure out what was the problem with it, and then of course, you know, it wouldn't rear its ugly head yet again. But as we can see, our targets are missing. Actually, let's go over to my lot. Is the targets on my lot missing too? Let's see if the ones on my lot are missing too. Yes. Apparently, this is happening to all archery targets because I have one over here. I believe it's like right here on my lot.
We'll just run around it, and it should, if it's invisible. Right here, right here,
Yeah. Like I
right,
said, yeah, there it is, bumping into it. Yeah. There
right
you go. Yeah.
underneath me.
Yeah. But mine's invisible too, so this must be happening to everybody, but Lane is the only one who seems to be having noticed that their archery
The,
targets were missing. And but yes, but the thing that really makes one scratch their head is just how does this come up out of nowhere? There hasn't
how? Yeah, how does it get broken?
hasn't been a patch except for turning off double XP in the sales, which of course really shouldn't affect any of this stuff by any means. I mean, go figure. But here it is. One more time, out of nowhere. Archery targets and practice dummies duping and or disappearing yet again. Well, let's just double check that too. Did we check for patch notes? Was there a patch that nobody announced? No, there was not. So the last patch, of course, was on the 11th, turning off double XP, Kodo sales, upgrades, and Crown Store sales. So nothing new
Shroud
or
knife.
nothing that should have actually broken that. And yeah, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Man, I tell you what, it's just such wonderful programming here these days. But all right, let's move right along. Let's get rid of that topic. You want to talk about some, I don't know, Elysium Illumination, dungeon rooms, or you want to talk about some taming requests?
Hold on. Let's talk about taming pet AI.
For that, we should actually probably go to, I guess it doesn't really matter what order we do these in.
Then do the other taming one.
Okay, so you want to do it in that order? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, because I found that tab first.
Oh, well and good. Oh, well and good.
Okay, so taming pet AI. I would like to see either a new mode of for taming pets or modified defensive AI. Defensive, currently your pet will attack an enemy that attacks you. It will not attack an enemy you are attacking unless it actually hits you. Suggestion, new AI assist. Your pet will attack an enemy that attacks you or will attack an enemy that you are currently attacking. Shouldn't that be targeting? Or defensive could be revised to incorporate this change.
Well, I don't think he's aware of how these pets actually work, because when I'm in a scene and I have my pet, let's pull out my pet. Hold on here. Do I have it actually on my hotbar? No, I have to actually put it on my hotbar. So
This is some Shroud Math and Conjurer Dragons post.
well, we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and read Conjurer's post.
Any closer control over the pet should require a higher level of summoning to be available. E.g., just like Grizzly is only summonable at summoning 13. 13? Seriously? You can summon a grizzly bear at 13 summoning skill? Shouldn't that be higher?
Where are my pets? You know what? They might be in a bag.
Using specific orders like this, suggestions should only be available at higher levels of summoning or either summoning and or taming. I just want to say that these skill trees are so well thought out that learning skills is I don't have I have level 1 summoning, so I'm not summoning shit.
I think I can answer that question in a minute, but what I'm trying to find is, where am I?
Is a grizzly bear?
No, I'm just trying to find my pets. For some reason, I don't see any of my pets in my inventory, which are really weird. Yeah,
are my horses here? Nope, my horses are here.
No, I mean I have horses, but I don't have
you have where's
combat
your
pets. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't see a nightmare necklace. Let me see. Wooden taming necklace doesn't have anything on it. Okay, well, you know what I'm going to have to do? I am going to have to go over to my bank right here and grab one, because I know I have more there. I have a good idea. I have a good idea where they are. They're probably down on my other lot, because when I was doing some taming, having any taming necklaces when you're trying to turn in to make horses becomes a bummer, because you know, they really fixed how taming necklaces really work really well. But I know I have a whole bunch of nightmares right here, so I can grab one out of here. Taming necklace nightmare. And, okay, so now I've got a taming necklace of a nightmare on me. Now I gotta open up my skills. Bring up this live scene here. Shroud of Half-Ass.
Thank you, Bridge Troll, for that commentary.
And then, am I summoning skill? Yeah, I gotta bring the summoning skill down. And summon my nightmare. There we go. So here's my wonderful pet, which probably won't be able to follow me onto the lot, right? Let's see if he actually follows me onto the lot, or is he gonna get stuck out there? He's gonna get stuck out there. But yeah. There's the options to set your disposition to defensive, aggressive, or passive for Kalinor there. And apparently, I don't know if he knows that those options are available, but when you set your pet to what I have is aggressive, your pet will go after everything and anything, as seen when you go into a control point. If you ever seen a party go out into control points with a bunch of nightmares and other pets, your pets will just take off after anything and everything that is an enemy. They don't just attack what you're attacking. They don't just attack, Now, of course, I believe there's also the, was it used to be an option? I guess not. But I always keep mine to aggressive. Defensive, of course, will then wait for something to attack you, and then whatever's attacking you, it will then attack. That's how that works. But aggressive, it will attack everything and anything. It'll run up ahead of you and start taking shit out. So that so maybe Kalinor doesn't know about these settings on the horse, or as it may be, his grizzly bear. But let's take a look at the. I don't think that actually comes. I would actually have to have a grizzly bear necklace because required summoning for Nightmare is 89. And I don't think I have any grizzly bears. Actually, that's something. Let's see, do I have a bunch of pets over here too to look at? Let's see. I know I have some odds and ends over here. I may have to run down to the other lot just to. Those are the nightmares, but do I have pets here?
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
No.
Dun, 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 dun. I gotta go disable a user's account real quick.
Somebody get fired?
She quit. And she's like, disable my account now. Because I'm fucking done.
All right, so I'm going to run down to this other lot real quick.
Dun, 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 dun.
'Cause I should have a whole bunch of, oh, here's our PvPer. Fair enough. Interesting name.
Sitting on the lot.
Huh?
Nope, that's my nerd sitting on the lot.
Yeah, no, this person's standing outside the bank right out there in front of all those vendors. Yeah.
Well, while you still try to figure out how to summon pets.
Oh no, I figured that out. I'm going to check to see if my pet bag is down here.
Okay.
Because I have a bag with a whole bunch of, and I thought I put it right down here in this, actually, I guess I can change back over to my work clothes here. This guy should stay with me. There we go. Is it right on this slot? Is this my pet bag over here? Yeah, tame creatures. There it is. Nightmare, Obsidian Lion, Snow Tiger, Polar Destroyer, Spawn of Sobek, Young Purple Dragon, Ferocious Purple, Ferocious White, and then horses. So yeah, there's unfortunately no grizzlies, but just about everything I have in this bag requires a minimum level of 89. So yeah, no grizzly bears.
Hey,
And
we
then
could always go.
and these are just
I
taming
so
necklaces, right?
it,
Yeah.
it might be like a grizzly bear from like a tier 1 scene or something like that. That is
Uh,
13.
I mean, I could go tame a bear, but I'm not going to take the time to do that right now.
Okay.
I got to take the time to
Shit.
do that. Just wanted to make sure I knew where my
Your bag was.
where all the strong pets were. Yeah. Although I still love the nightmare.
Okay.
You know, some of
Yeah.
those have more hit points than the nightmare, but for some reason, come on, door open. Here we go again.
And now we might as well bring up the other feature request related to pets.
Yeah, this one I just gotta laugh because it's like, dude. Well, I'll make my commentary after we talk about this.
Feature request: summon tamed pet button revamp. Make the summon tameable pet button switch to heal pet if your pet is currently active, and switch to pet revive if your pet is actively dead. Um, or optional second, make heal pet switch to revive pet if active pet is dead. Food for thought.
Yeah.
Make it so that way I only have to ever macro one button, and
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
the
say.
back end it automatically changes the shit. So that way I'm just randomly tapping that one button on the back end.
No.
Random. I mean, never
How
set.
about we make it
Yeah.
so you don't have to train any skills, you don't have to gain any experience, and your pet will automatically be summoned, your pet will automatically be healed, and your pet will be automatically resurrected whenever it dies, just to make life easy for your fucking ass. How about that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the butt.
All I gotta
The
say
butt.
is
The butt
the
is on
butt is
fire.
here, and the first person is going to be getting some bottles. That's Mom.
Hey,
Hi, Mom.
Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hello, boys.
How are you doing today?
I'm sitting quietly in the
Hey.
background.
I know. She's like, just send me my fucking bottles, you
You
jackasses.
never know what I'm watching.
Knight Rider. Well, we normally do because either you're here or you're not. So.
You never know.
Knight Rider is going to get himself a streamer bundle, and the streamer bundles are now reopened.
Yes,
But
they are.
yeah, I just love this. Let's oh, this is a good one. Read Universe chat. You're gonna love this one.
How is my tax-free lot deed expired for not paying taxes? Shroud math.
I can think of one reason.
If it's not a tax-free lot deed.
Well, that's one of them. Okay, I can think of two reasons.
Do you like my answer? Shroud math.
As you were kicked out of the lot by the owner because the owner doesn't like you. I don't know. I'm going to be watching Universe for this answer and we're going to be watching the forums for this complaint.
So remember, if you don't log in your account, you'll eventually be evicted. We happen to have 359 days on this account, but if you have a free account,
I really have to pay those lot taxes because I've been letting it go. I'm down to I now owe almost over 200,000 in back taxes because of the way that let's go. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say. Let's see what his answers is. But I think my scepters are ready for use again, so I can go ahead and pay that here any day now.
Yeah. What am I doing? Going to?
Yeah, but request that that button be revamped. Yeah, how about no? And I see that that gained a lot of traction. That nobody answered. Nobody's, and I don't think he's ever going to see an answer for that unless he watches our show and then gets the unofficial answer from us, which is wishful thinking, my friend. Wishful thinking.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
like nope, nope, nope.
Let's just make the button change however I want it to be the use case. Yeah. Don't think that's going to be
Yeah.
happening. Now, it would be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, to, just have, one button that changes and does everything. I'd like one button that does, auto attack and self heal and, all that great stuff by itself. But, that's just a little wishful thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say to Anzar
Oh, what are you going to say?
that luckily it goes into the magic mover and you don't have to redecorate your friggin' lot. So I'm not saying, but
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Strider Green, of course, comes back with the close answer.
all lots eventually expire, even tax free. They just take a lot longer.
Yeah.
Uh,
You gonna answer that?
on logging into the account. There. So, how is my tax-free lot deed expired for not paying tax? It's probably you didn't log into the account.
Or you were kicked out of the town you were in if it was a POT. Good possibility there.
You can write that one down. I'm willing to bet that he didn't log in.
There you go. And the Maynard's wish list is the devs can write code. Things that make you go,
Yeah. Like Manerd, put the crack pipe down.
Put the crack pipe down and step away from the
Yeah.
keyboard, my friend.
I mean,
Because he's
when they
smoking
started
that pipe.
Portalarium, they had nearly a century of experience or
Nearly.
more of developers.
Yeah, Seawolf has all the
that
answers. We showed that yesterday. he knows
Yes,
what's going on.
yes, yes. He knows exactly what's going on. But so, like the fun part about it is like they had hundreds of years of experience developing, but say Richard hadn't developed in 20 plus years. Dallas Snell hadn't either. I mean, these are all of the executive team. Star was never a developer. He was QA through associate producer. Then Chris was an assistant lead on Tabula Rasa. And before that, he worked on Disney or
Disney,
Barbie's
wasn't he?
writing
Yeah.
game, Barbie's writing game, and a couple other games. But he was never in a position of authority until Portalarium. So yeah. Then almost everyone else. A couple of them were also working on Tabula Rasa. Then they brought some people back that worked on like Scott Jones worked on Ultima 7, I think.
No, I don't know that.
Yeah, Scotty worked on one of the Ultimas. It may have even been 9. Scott Jones, Ultima developer. Let's see, Scott Jones, game developer.
Ridge Troll, I was
Scott
really expecting a
Nimrod.
Barbie clip, but yeah, I like that one just as well.
So Ultima Online Third Dawn. Scott Jones was the art lead, but art is still not development art. So he did Ultima
Not
Online Third
coding is
Dawn.
what you're saying.
Yeah. It's not like writing shit, but most of the other, like most of the core people, like Beezus, I think his first game was Shroud. Let's see. Let's see. Dev team Beezus, Brandon Cotton. Oh, has 12 years of experience when that was written. Rick Heltrop was associate producer. Built games for NC Soft, which means that he worked on Tabula Rasa. But yeah, I mean, most of them did not have a whole lot of real industry experience, I want to say, for shipping quality stuff.
Yeah, he lived in Brecon Bay, so that wasn't it.
What? Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's that guy didn't log in.
Well, I'm going to find out. Because I replied that I would have to say login as Jack did, though I'm guessing that's not the case for any of you following along in Universe.
Hey, man, other than that, it'd be Shroud Math.
Yeah. Or network code where he logged in and his stuff just wasn't showing up and you just have to re-log in.
Yeah. Shroud Math.
Yeah. But moving right along, which of these couple of topics do we want to cover next?
Well, let's go with the Lich Boss with spawns.
The Lich Boss with spawns.
Didn't they recently fix Stone Dungeon Room Lich Boss with spawns blueprint is misnamed? Didn't they just do a pass on that like a couple of like last month where they said they fixed it?
I don't recall that.
Dungeon Room Lich Boss needs to be crafted manually. Have all the inventory for Stone Dungeon Room Lich Boss, and you can't click the recipe to populate the table. Also, when you craft it manually, it turns into with spawns. The blueprint you used was with spawns. It's correct that it would not be auto-filled by the non-spawned recipe. It's correct that it made the spawned version. Some of those items names are quite long and your window may be sized to cut the ends off. I don't remember seeing anything about spawns on the blueprint, but now that the recipe has been learned, I see the with spawns for the same room name, but the blueprint required for it does not say with spawns. it just ends in 0 of 1. I'll just keep an eye out if I ever find another and check again. Oh, you're right. It's misnamed. Verified. Dun, dun, dun. That would have been so much easier with a screenshot there, Alley-oop and Vulcan. So here, we need to go to the patch notes and then go look at release 115 and then go do a search for patch notes and then do a search for dungeon. And then do release 114. Do a search for dungeon. Fix for player dungeon deco. Fix for plot basement and dungeon deco. Attempted player loot table. But I think they did that at some point in time in the recently, where they said that they went through all the dungeon names and fixed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, Strider Green is way behind the times.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Strider Green says, don't worry, it's not lost. It's all in your inventory or bank. And I says, it's in storage manager. And Strider Green goes, oh, cool. Goes to the property manager now.
Yeah, he hasn't been logged in a very long time. Yeah, I've been away for a while. Oh shit!
He lost his son, so he had been away.
On that. Yeah. Yep. But hey, glad we could fix him out.
Look at you guys being helpful for a change.
Thank you, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Next you're gonna say it's like, yeah, they did do a pass recently on dungeon things to fix them. But yep. Okay, so what else are we going to talk about today? Which one do you want to go to? Pick one of already did that.
It looks like he's a happy camper. It's all appearing now, so he's got a smile on his face there. So happy to help.
There you go.
So, how about some Elysium Illumination? I think you need to also hit refresh on that just to make sure.
Water sports? Elysium Illumination on the utility bar. Shield of Crystal is a shield spell which can be put on your out-of-combat utility bar, but Elysian Illumination can't, even though it's a shield spell also. Would like to see Elysian Illumination be able to be applied out of combat on your utility bar prior to a fight. Isn't Elysian Illumination the Golden Shower spell?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that one.
Shield of Crystal doesn't do any damage. Elysian Illumination does. It's a combat spell. Shield spells should always be charged. It increases their power and duration. You can't charge them from the utility bar, so it's not as an effective place to put them anyways. New suggestion. There should be text saying that this mechanic exists only on the tooltip of the spell. I didn't know you could charge spell. This is new to me. Wow, Kellenor has another person that hasn't been around in a while.
Well,
Or is that who we're helping in game?
I believe no, that's somebody different. We're Anzar is who we're talking to in game, but
Yeah,
I believe
yeah,
Kalinor
maybe
is
the same people.
a new person, and that's
Okay.
that's an Emily Latilla if I've ever seen one. Never mind, new
Well, I mean,
suggestion.
they've got 82 messages, so that's
Well,
a lot of.
yeah, but that's not hard to do if you've been reading what I've been reading most of those.
Hold on. Let's see. Member since September 10th, 2017. They've been around for a while. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
okay.
I know it's not clear, but the number you can charge it to is listed on the tooltip. At skill level 20, you can charge to 2, skill level 43, skill 84, skill 105. If you have specialization at an 80 or above, you can get 1 more charge level for all the glyphs in that tree. You can charge to 6.
6.
And then you can be like, man, this shroud math charging skills doesn't really do much damage or doesn't improve things much.
Charging to 2 is stronger than charging to 6. Thanks, Chris.
What? No way.
Did you forget about that?
What? No way. Shroud math.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I mean, and it's like that what no way guy is hilarious.
No way.
And then you just have you seen his videos?
No. I don't know the guy who you're actually referencing
Okay.
I've been watching a guy who does food challenges and he's, are you crazy?
Yeah. Hold on. He also likes to do fucks for fuck's sake. Let's see. He's a welder by trade. Here's his Instagram.
I'll check it out after the show.
It may or may not be.
What? No way. Okay.
Yeah. Mechanic, welder kind of thing, and just says, what? No way. As he like does a bunch of like shop tricks and things like that.
Oh. Not like the guy that says, you mean for 40 years I could have been doing it this way? Same type of thing.
Like one of, I didn't know this until I was in my 30s. That's like the very first one on that Instagram page is that. Here's something I didn't know.
Let me take a quick look at this guy. It's going to want me to log in, probably. I hope not. No, I can't say I know this guy. I'll have to watch some of his videos.
Just listen to the way he does what, no way.
I may have seen him, but anyway.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Let's talk about some people doing things that they forgot they did, Isabel.
What?
See, even I knew where I put my pet bag when I couldn't find it in my, my inventory or in my bank. I knew where I put it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, especially when you got that much crap in it that you're gonna panic. But this just made me chuckle this morning. So,
help! 2 bags have disappeared after change home. 3 or 4 days ago, I did a reset of what my house is using the change home option, so that all the objects that were there went to the bank, which I already knew and did knowingly. But 2 bags have disappeared. 1 with manufactured dies and 3 or 4 packs of 12 reward dies, and another with materials for dies and thousands of barks of all kinds. more than 10,000 pumpkins, thousands of apples, bananas, tomatoes, cane, cinnamon, etc. The bags were labeled Tintes Elaboradores and Materials para Tintes. They are not in the bank or in the decoration palette, visible or invisible. I've not sold them for this. I should have reached a merchant NPC with tons of weight, which obviously I've not done. I'm going to have a heart attack. What did I do?
What did I do?
What do I do? Contact support if you think some items have gone missing. Not in the bank or decoration. Have you, just in case, checked the inventory of your avatar or avatars if you have more than one? And for grasping straws, have you looked in the rewards icon and in the property manager? Everyone stay still. I've already found the bags. I forgot I had taken them to the craft house. What a scare. What a scare. Thank you, Anpu and Henry. Shouldn't that have been in your decoration palette?
No, it shouldn't have been in the decoration palette. I mean, it should put them in a different house.
Yeah.
But when I move something
doesn't
that big,
palette,
right? But she put them in a different house on a different lot. That's a different lot.
Do all houses? Okay.
No, only the lot you're standing on.
Okay.
Yeah. Deco palette. If the deco palette did all houses in a scene, forget about it. I would have a crazy deco palette. Only the lot you're standing on. Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, and then of course more commentary on this.
Just for the future, and if a character on another account places items on your lot, those items would have gone to their bank instead of yours. Yeah, I knew that. In fact, there are a couple of items that should be in the bank of my other free accounts, although I haven't checked yet. Thanks, Allie. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
Really? How are you doing?
But when you have multiple lots and you move them to other places, because again, stuff that's important should be really well sorted, and stuff that you really think is should be in a bank or should be someplace secure. And apparently if you got a crafting lot, then if she put it all in the crafting lot, which makes absolute sense. I mean, I've got various chests for various things. I mean, if I were to break down that lot behind us here, I mean, forget about what my bank would look like, and what a mess that would be. Because
Shroud math.
The question is, does everything that's in a trunk stay in a trunk when that happens? I guess so, right?
No, it's Shroud maths itself.
Yeah, Shroud maths itself. That would be a real mess. But still waiting for the time where we can actually trade and sell bags of goods.
Lots or decoed lots.
Well, that would be nice. Be able to deco a lot and trade it with somebody. So you could pass ownership of a decoed lot, but that would that would be a big one. I just want bags, because I can mail a bag. I can fill a bag with crap and I can mail it to somebody. I just can't physically hand it to somebody, which I don't know why that use case is such a different,
Yeah, because it's going to suck if this lot accidentally disappears because I forgot to log in Jackson, even though Synesist is the co-owner on the lot.
Yeah, as long as you're a co-owner and you're logging in, like, let's see, if we go over to your sign, you should still have the 360-something days here, right?
No. Jackson is only a lord, so it says 269 days.
Yeah, 269. So you get that every day you log in here.
That we'll have to check. You'll have to do it, and not me.
What do you mean?
Co-owner. I can't. Yeah. As soon as I double click it, it automatically updates.
Right. Well, I just did. Yeah. And again, that's the whole point.
Okay. I did it right before you did.
Oh,
you wasn't up there though. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, that would suck, right?
That would. But you know, it doesn't suck.
It's time for us
Our,
to pull another
our show
giveaway.
and us giving away goodies. That's right. That doesn't suck.
Yes, yes. I gotta go find that tab. Where? There it is. There it is. Close giveaway. Draw an entrant. The Nerd is getting a streamer
Rich
bundle.
Troll.
There you go, Nerd, because he's on the lot. Da, da, da. Then who's getting a Steam key today? Andrea. Someone snuck in right before I clicked on.
Listen
And they
to
are
those.
getting a copy of a Blind Legend. Andrea, kill on sight. There you go.
And there's Bridge Troll's streamer bundle. Congrats to
Let's
Bridge
see,
Troll.
How much is a Blind Legend? Blind Legend. Yeah,
And
$7.
then
Still
last giveaway
Mostly-
of the day.
mostly popular
Picking
game, too.
ourselves a winner, and the Maynard walking away with multiples today. But this one's a game key for the Maynard.
Yes.
And let's see what we've got for the Maynard
How about-
today.
How about this, Laz? A Blind
What's that?
Legend is the first ever action adventure game without video, where ears replace your eyes.
Really?
So you have to do everything by sound. Yes.
Very
Yeah,
interesting.
That's a fun one.
But the Maynard's going to get himself a copy of the Metronomican Slay the Dance Floor. The Metronomican Slay the Dance Floor. What the hell is this all about? I got to see
I
this.
don't know.
It looks very interesting. Retail value $19.99 going out to the Maynard. So congratulations, Maynard. And of course, thank you all for joining us here today. As in each and every day, we do appreciate you all. And thank you for joining us. And we'll be back with more tomorrow. Rock Awesome Friday.
Okay, Maynard.
Right here on NBNN. Till then,
Bye-bye, everybody.
I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. See you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
I love this shit. I love this shit.
Time to go smoke a cigarette.